hear inspiring testimonies from regular Christians who have walked through the fire, come out on the other side with a powerful testimony, one that will encourage you to live your life for Christ. So be sure to log in each week, Tuesday at 7, to catch heartfelt testimony
on FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
Hey, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. What's up? You're listening to Heartfelt Testimony. I am Saida Johnson. This is good to be here tonight. Tonight is just an amazing evening. My co-host is in the building. Y'all give it up for the baddest co-host this side of the Mississippi. Check it. Promise you it's true. Hand claps for Kevin Grimes. What's going on?
What's going on?
What's up, KG?
What's happening? All right, the listening audience is in the house. It's good stuff, right? That's the only time I get applause when I come here on TV. Any other time. Oh, there you go. He's back again.
He's back again.
Oh gosh.
Kevin Grimes, what's up with you?
Hey, everything is copacetic. Yes, everything is fine.
Come on now.
Yes, ma'am. We just gonna keep on rolling.
You gonna keep
God
rolling?
is good all the time.
School out yet?
Now school's not out.
Not okay. Got a couple more days.
7.5.
7.5
to be exact. Not that I'm counting, but I was
you counted down. This woman
7.
made a. Did you see the rap tape on Facebook? Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, send it to me.
It's too funny. Funny.
Yes.
The end of the school.
I'm telling you, in the school, y'all, in the school is something that's kids act like they ain't got to work. It's in the school. Okay. And we in school. It's like it ain't the beginning of the school. Okay. But it's like we still got school, man. But I tell people all the time, not just kids. I tell people kids only go to school for 2 reasons.
2 reasons.
2 reasons.
Come on now.
And 2 reasons only.
Come on.
All right.
Yes.
Because somebody told them. It's the law. Somebody told them, and they see little and to see their little raggedy friends. That's all. That's the only reason.
Friends got to be.
I'm sorry, my bad.
They
to see their friends, to socialize. Do not underestimate socialization. Okay, do not underestimate socialization.
Oh yeah.
Do not. Okay.
Absolutely.
I could not stand missing school, especially when I was in high school, because I had the livest high school in the world. It was so lively.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, I loved going to high school. I ain't gonna lie.
What's he saying?
And my high school was like a half a block from my house. And tell me if I was ever on time. Never on time.
Were you never on?
Never on time. But I wasn't trying to miss nothing. No, I ain't gonna lie. I was not trying to miss nothing.
Yes.
I hated missing school because something always happened when you miss school. Something always happened. You know.
You missed it yesterday.
Yeah, like what? Like, oh my God, you know. Some jump off, somebody had a fight, something happened, you know what I'm saying? Somebody fell down the stairs. I mean, something happened, right? You know.
Yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, every mother, granny, auntie,
Meemaw,
surrogate,
Gigi,
whatever you know,
Madea.
Got kids from down the neighborhood that just keep coming to your house because you bake them cookies like they like them.
Yes.
They bake cookies anymore? They do that?
Well, I'm sure some people do.
Yeah.
Not at my crib.
Not at
we ain't baking no cookies. We'll eat some though, but we're not baking. No.
Right at the store.
Get the Toll House.
Yeah.
Already made, baby. Pop in.
Already
11
made.
to 13 minutes. It's on.
Absolutely.
Glass of milk.
That's what's up.
And a basketball game. I'm good.
Absolutely. To Olivia brought us. Listen, what an amazing woman.
Yes.
God rest her soul. She's resting.
Yes.
So jealous.
Yes. Same with Marcella Grimes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. In the bosom of the Lord. Yes,
what
ma'am.
She has taught us what she taught us still rings.
Yes.
Even today.
Yes.
Even today.
So what is like one thing your mom always told you that you just like remember?
Like when I was going to school, like, you know, of course, and you know, don't have me come up to that school.
That one?
Oh my goodness.
Did she ever just show up?
No, she never did.
Never did.
I never did. I didn't want.
Don't let me come up there.
I couldn't take that chance.
Like, bro.
I could not take that. And so one day, I was back in those days, we wore hot pants, right?
Hot pants.
Remember the hot pants?
I remember the hot pants.
And so I wore the hot pants wasn't, it was just probably blazing too much that day.
Right.
My principal said, David Daniels said, you're gonna have to do better. You can't wear them like that.
You can't have them on. Let me call
anyway,
you. Let me call your mama.
I got a paddling with my hot pants on. Jesus,
oh Lord,
that was the only paddling that I ever got in school. But please don't tell my mama.
For some hot pants.
And back then, everybody knew everybody. He knew my parents.
So your mama found that in. She found that in. I'm just asking your mama.
My mama probably knew.
Oh, she
but
did.
She didn't say.
She didn't say that.
Nah, she didn't say.
I'm gonna let you slide.
Because she made the hot pants.
She made. But not for school.
I wore because you're right. They weren't for school.
No, they weren't for school, man. Hot pants ain't for school.
Wear them to school. You weren't supposed to wear them hot pants to school.
You weren't supposed to wear, and you weren't supposed to wear your Sunday school.
Exactly.
You weren't supposed to wear your Sunday
clothes.
Your Sunday clothes to school.
Come on now.
Sunday clothes is for Sunday.
It's for Sunday.
School clothes not, unless you're taking pictures.
There you go.
And of course, you take your pictures. How come picture day? My pictures are always like in the afternoon, so I didn't like that.
Oh yeah.
By the time it's time to take pictures,
your hair all messed up.
Yeah, your fro shrank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is all kind of not good stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Not good at all. But hey, today it wouldn't even matter because folk wear their hair about any kind of way. So
have you seen the cuts on these children?
You know what? I quit. I said, I used to have issues with the cuts, but I quit tripping.
You quit.
Yeah, I mean, hey, people gonna do what they gonna do, right?
You look like you didn't use the comb at all. You just didn't use the brush, the comb, and nothing.
Hey, I mean that's
nothing. You didn't do nothing. You just got up and did one of them and went on. You got in the car.
Hey. Hey,
is that the style?
That's the style,
Okay, cool.
One boy rolled past me. I swear to God, I heard Lion King song. I say, yeah, I'm like, bruh,
what are you doing? Hey, Billy Hart, what's going on? Hey, Billy, it's good to see you. What's going on? Thank you for joining us tonight. Billy is on the line. Yeah, I don't know what to do, but
hey.
I'm not sure what to do about it.
I don't know. I quit fussing with him because I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because there is a new trend and appreciation. It really has been on for a while. A new trend and appreciation.
Okay.
For the acceptance and beauty of blackness. So I don't sit up here and fuss and fight.
Yeah.
With folk. The only issue I got is this right here. Wash your hair every now and then. That's all I'm saying.
Please, wash your whole body.
Well, yeah.
Wash your whole body, but and especially
because back in the day we couldn't go outside without.
No, we couldn't.
Like, what's wrong with you?
My mom be like, first of all, don't embarrass me, looking like this right here. Don't you embarrass me?
No, at all.
That's what my mom.
Because we didn't go outside looking. Don't you go out this house looking like anything? That was another one my mom was saying. Don't walk out the house looking like anything.
No.
I ain't raised you like that.
What?
I ain't raised you like that. That was another thing that she would say.
Yeah. What did your mother tell you that still rings to this day?
Keep living.
Keep living.
That was one of her phrases. When she couldn't tell me when I just wasn't trying to hear them, she said, "That's all right. Just keep living.
Just keep living."
Yeah.
And you gonna find out.
Yeah, you gonna find out. Yeah, she probably came up with the first, you gonna and find out. She probably came along. That's the new one they got, right?
Y'all put something in the chat. What was your mama? What do you remember?
Yeah, what do you remember most about what your mama? Another thing, you ain't gonna eat it now.
Oh.
But you will when you get older.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I wouldn't eat like grains and cornbread and stuff. I wouldn't touch that.
You can't.
No, man, I wouldn't. You know how kids are. Kids won't.
Oh, man.
You want everything
fried,
dilate to the side. I mean, eventually, yeah. I wind up cooking them, right?
Oh, and you know how
green
to cook
stuff. Yes.
Do you?
Greens. I didn't like lima. Still don't like lima beans.
I don't really.
Don't like. Didn't like navy beans. I will eat them.
Yeah.
Put them in front of me.
We'll Justin is them beans is.
I'm telling you.
Like
red beans with girl.
Come on now.
red
That's what's
kidney
up.
beans with
Man,
with
come on.
hamburger. Girl, shoot, kill it. Put a little sugar in it. Kill it.
Not the sugar.
No,
No.
yeah, I will. I kid you not.
No, no, no,
You
no.
gotta have a little
Don't
sweet with
mess
your
that
beans.
up. No sugar.
Somebody better tell her. Hey, you better make a comment
Mm.
on Facebook. Tell them.
Justin, what's going on? Justin is on the line. And Keith Matthew is on the line.
Keith,
Keith.
Chief Keith.
Keith, what your mama say that you remember?
Hey,
What she
yeah.
used to,
keep it,
Keith, what your mama used to say?
keep it clean. So no, keep
Please.
good mom. Keep
Make
got
sure
good mom.
make sure
ain't
I
gonna
can
lie.
say it.
Yeah, we gonna
Justin, what your mama say?
yeah.
Billy, you remember what your
Yeah.
mama used to
What
say?
y'all mamas used to
Come
you
on,
know
what did she
stuff
say?
like that. Yeah.
I miss my
Yeah.
mother. I miss her so much, but I do remember.
Yeah. A
Uh,
lot of stuff. Stay
yeah.
at them projects. That's another
Stay
thing.
out, yeah.
I want to see you at them projects.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Like there's something wrong with the
And
project.
that boy
kid.
right there, she could
Yeah.
just look
yeah.
at him.
Just
boy.
look at him. He can't come over here.
She said, "Nah, he's
he
not the one."
can't come over here. No more.
Mama, you don't know him. Yes, I do.
I'm like, oh my!
I don't have to know.
I know his people.
Yeah,
And the first thing she asked when my friends are, who your people?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And they'll stay for a little while. She always keep their good out.
Oh yeah, oh
And
yeah.
then
yeah,
when
yeah.
they leave, they can't come back.
They
over here
can't
no
come back no more.
more. Are you kidding me?
Oh man.
And the one she said could come over, I had the best fun with.
Yes,
Right?
of course.
So you know what happens, right? You go
Uh-huh.
sneak and go see your people.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I got in trouble many a time
Many a night.
for taking my bike.
Over to
Yeah,
the people
yeah.
house. She done
I said,
told
hey
you to
man,
stay
put my
away
bike
from.
in the back so my mama won't see it. So that's what I used to do.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what I used to do.
That's
And
what's up.
so stuff like that. I hated when mama would clean my face with spit. Didn't like that.
Oh no, 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 no.
Come
no.
here.
No.
All this crust on your face. Come here.
Yeah,
You can get your
yeah.
eyes and your mouth. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
You know, she rubbed that, get
Oh,
that
that's-
thumb,
yeah,
put
that
that,
was-
and
yeah,
put
that
that. I'm
was-
like, what are you doing?
She
It's
did it
gone,
every
but my
time.
face smells like it's like spit
She did it every time.
every time.
Yeah, but them boys that came, no, he can't come back.
Can't
One-
come back.
One guy came over and she looked at him. She said, that boy right there is too old for you. I can tell by his haircut. I said,
How
oh,
you-
wow.
How you tell how
Who
old
are
somebody
you,
is
man?
by the haircut? Your haircut
By
look
your
like
haircut.
your haircut look like you
Look
18.
at his haircut.
Look at his haircut. He about 18, 19.
Yes.
No. He can't come over here. No.
His haircut. I say, oh, mama.
Hey,
Really?
yes.
Yeah, she knew.
And one thing I
She
hated,
knew.
I hated sitting with my mom during church service.
Huh?
I didn't like sitting next to my mom.
Oh, no.
No, I had to move on. That I was the
Would your
youngest
mom-
anyway.
that was my father actually more than embarrassing.
No.
Sorry, Ricky. Come
No,
on down
yeah.
here to this front seat. You
My
know,
daddy
that's-
was an usher. He was in the back.
Oh, okay.
He didn't care about that.
He
My
didn't care
mama,
about
I'm
that.
sitting with the moms. And mama always had, and their mama, and anybody who can attest to this, please put something in the chat.
Yeah.
Every mama got a rat tail comb in their purse.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody mama got a rat tail comb.
Oh, my goodness.
If you ever got hit with a rat tail comb,
Oh, man.
you understand.
Listen to me. My mama didn't have to have no object at all. She
She
just
get you.
look at you.
She just look at you.
She give you one of them
Oh
right
my
there.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, you immediately start crying.
Oh man. Because I knew
Oh,
what was coming.
gosh. Look, Keith said she's still here, but she told me to stop burning both ends of the candle
That's it. Don't burn both
because I love
both
the
ends of
club
the
and then would
candlestick.
go to work the same morning
Yeah.
in my younger days.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, there you go.
we've all done that.
You can stay as long as
Yeah.
you want to.
Yeah.
You got to get them to go to work.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's,
Don't do that.
That's what's up.
Don't
That's
do
what's up. Thank you, Keith.
Stop
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of the women of the Bible that were really just doing just made a big difference,
Right.
in the Bible days, and I see Mary.
Jesus,
let's
Jesus, mama.
Yeah, let's start right
Jesus,
there.
mama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, now.
Profound.
Profound.
Yes. But can you imagine being Jesus, mama? Though I'm just
I
trying to
think,
think.
I don't know if I could.
You think Jesus was kind of bad?
First of all, was he bad?
You think Jesus did pull pranks and stuff like that? I kind of know it ain't in the Bible, right?
Right. You
I
think he
know
might have?
I know Jesus probably did some
Because
stuff
his
he wasn't
power,
supposed to
he
do.
had power. He was trying to
Yeah,
figure it out.
he just, he a kid. He was 100% man. 100, I'm just saying, I think Jesus did some things he was
I just
supposed
feel like
to
he
do.
already knew.
I think Jesus,
Like he always
you
knew.
stuff like, I'm gonna leave the pen open so the sheep can run out. I'm just saying stuff like that. I mean, daddy was a carpenter, but I think he hit the tools on
You
occasion,
think
so
so?
he had to work.
Right.
Jesus, I ain't gotta work. I'm gonna go talk to these old men though. I'm gonna go talk to these old dudes over here.
So he was a
In the
social butterfly, huh?
in the synagogue.
He was going to
I'm gonna
talk to
go
some
talk
folks.
to these brothers over
Yeah, I
here.
think he always.
Yeah, where this brother come? Where this kid come from? Why he know more than me? Like, how you meet a kid know more than you, right? Now you just
That's what's up.
9, 10.
Yeah.
Like, who your parents?
Yeah.
Like, what you talking about? You ain't supposed to know this. You're not supposed to be talking about
How old are
this.
you again?
How old are you? Where you?
Yeah.
Boy, where your folks?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom and them came, well, where you at? Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can only imagine, I think Jesus had a little sense. I know Jesus had a sense of humor. I know he did.
Oh yeah.
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 Had to have.
Of course.
She's like, no, man.
So what do you think about Mary? What do you when you think of her, what comes to mind, the most important thing that comes to mind about Mary? Other than she got pregnant because God. That right there for me is just huge.
And Mary was young.
I was like,
Mary was a teenager.
Now all of a sudden
Mary really was a teenager. She might have been like preteen. I don't know. Mary
probably. You think she was preteen?
My studies say Mary by at least Beasley about 13, 14.
Oh wow.
And I'm not looking at Mary. I'm looking at Joseph like, dude,
what you doing?
My mom would have been like, nah, something wrong with your haircut. You look too old. So
I promise this is what the woman told me. And she was right.
Something wrong with your haircut.
Yeah.
So I'm just,
yeah.
She had to be like, oh man. I think she was afraid. I think she was scared.
I think so too. Yeah.
To deal with the stigma.
Mm-hmm.
Although God told her, don't worry about it. The angel came to her and said, hey man, don't worry about it. I got you, right? That still didn't soothe her anxiety, social anxiety, of having to raise Jesus.
But she's never really had a baby before.
No, she never had a baby.
So that pain that do you feel like she was that pain that she was experiencing, wasn't that by herself? Was she by herself? Or the Lord was with her?
I mean, the angels were camped around. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm sure they were there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, I don't know if she had an epidural. I don't know.
Come on.
I'm just saying. A spiritual epidural.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure that God in his sovereign power allow her to experience. I don't know what the pain. He told Eve, you always have pain in childbirth. That's
what he said. So her main assignment was to bring Jesus into this world. That was her main assignment.
Yes.
That was huge. And sometimes when we think about our mothers and we don't get along with our mothers and we upset with them. First of all, if you mad at your mama, let me just stop right here and say, go to your phone, pick up the phone, call her.
If they still living, yes.
Call her if she's still living and say, Mama, it's me.
Yeah.
Please, can we just squash this?
Yeah, go and get please. If you have a serious issue with your mom's,
man, come on, work.
Please, please be the adult. And I say we say that, right, but I don't know the pain that some people are feeling. But if you have an opportunity,
yeah.
If you have an opportunity to make that right, go ahead and make that right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I don't know that. I mean, that's big on my heart. That's big.
Oh, most definitely. I don't. You don't want folks leaving here with any regrets. I should have said so.
Because I just feel like it would help you as a person. It would help you. Again, depending on the circumstances.
Yeah.
But if you just fell out because she didn't make your chocolate cake for Thanksgiving,
get over that. Yeah.
Gone over there.
Don't want you. Something happened. You be at the funeral. You be the main one crying.
Yeah. Main one hollering trying to get in the casket.
the
I
one
saw a
cried the
girl trying to
most.
get in the casket one time. What you doing?
Mama, mama. Hey,
She
no.
trying to get in.
Yeah.
Why she trying to get in?
You be
Okay.
having one of them.
Yeah.
What's that
She was
movie
just
back in the day?
overwhelmed.
Uh,
Overwhelmed.
yeah,
with the-
you
yeah.
know, yeah, you just get your situation right, right.
Absolutely. But I was going to say that their mothers, their main assignment was to get you here. And then God is gonna is maybe perhaps God is taking over the rest.
Right,
But her assignment was to get you here,
right.
and you have to honor her for that part, and then move on with what God has for you. Um, I think that's big. I think that's big.
Well, I think it's a huge undertaking. I have to nurture
Yeah.
you while you. I mean, I was like, well, I ain't asked to be here. Well, you ain't asked to leave either. You still, I'm
Okay.
just saying,
You still here?
you still here
Mm-hmm.
at 55, 60.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So my thing is, you need to come to grips with what your true purpose is and what you're actually
Exactly. That's what
to
I'm
contribute,
saying.
especially if you got kids, right?
Right.
Um,
Because you'll understand it, especially if you get children. If
yeah,
you
yeah,
if you have
yeah,
children, you'll understand. It'll
yeah,
become more clear to you.
yeah. I mean, I know some
Uh,
folks. I personally know some folks
yeah.
to be estranged from their family, but especially their mother for about 9, 10 years.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So to not talk to your mama
Mm. I ain't gonna lie. I was tripping with my mother for
in 9, 10 years. Not no 9, 10. No, I'm just saying.
no.
Maybe 9, 10
Because my father
days.
did not play
Yeah,
that.
what's wrong with you? Why you ain't call your mama?
He played.
She
He did
asked you,
not
tell
play
me what
that.
happened.
He did
Don't
not
let
play
your
that.
daddy get in. Like your mama told me what happened.
Oh wow.
Like,
Oh
what's
yeah,
the problem?
Say, Mama, you said you weren't gonna say it.
Yeah, mama say a lot of things. I tell my daughters all the time, if you tell your mama not tell me, that's like telling her to tell me.
Exactly.
Just like you just telling me. Just tell me.
Yeah.
Don't tell daddy. Well, no, she gonna tell me.
She gonna tell.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mother was the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't hold it. They told me not to tell you that. Now here's the deal. Do I tell them I know or do I not tell them I know?
No, you don't tell them.
I don't tell them.
Nah, you don't.
Unless
tell
they
them.
make me
You
mad.
hold- Yeah,
Your
exactly.
mama told me the other day, what you did. And she, I told you not to tell them. Well, you didn't tell. You didn't say like not tell them. Like not.
It's me and your mama, we won.
Yeah,
Okay.
we won.
Yeah.
Don't split this up.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
Yes. So I mean, mothers even help. Should I say this? I ain't supposed to be saying it. Gabe, I'm gonna go ahead and tell it.
Go ahead, Gabe.
Mamas even help raise daddies. So I mean, to some degree, right?
Come
I
on
think it's
now.
a two-way street. But
Come on.
yeah, my wife has given me a lot of inspirational things because my wife's very nurturing.
Absolutely.
She really, really is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
And so, should I say she reaffirmed some things that my mom was
She's still on it.
You sound like my mama. Well, she told me to tell you one day you're gonna eat this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Absolutely.
So cook me this, cook me that. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. But I mean, hey, that's it. But you have folk like Ruth. Ruth is a remarkable story. I kid you not. If you never read Ruth, or go to Ruth, Ruth 1 and
Yeah.
just check out the whole book of Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
Esther, another good story.
Well, let's go back to Ruth. Ruth
Yeah.
lost a lot of. She lost her husband.
She did.
She lost her sons.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very difficult.
Oh, it's very difficult. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, she's known as a woman of devotion.
Yes.
A woman of loyalty.
Right.
And despite her hardships and whatever, I mean, that's who she was.
Mm-hmm.
She was very faithful.
Very faithful, yeah.
To God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another Esther.
Esther, yes.
Oh my God, good story. Courage.
Yes.
She's a woman of courage. Esther 4. Check out Esther 4, verse number 14.
Yeah.
God placed in her a position of divine purpose. She spoke up with courage.
Mm-hmm.
Spoke up with courage,
yeah.
right? So another good woman of the word, Deborah. If anybody got a problem with women leadership, check out Deborah.
What?
Yeah. So
absolutely.
She can be found in Judges. Go to the Book of Judges about chapter 4.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It'll
yeah.
tell you about Deborah, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Billy says Hannah.
Hannah. Oh yeah,
Hannah
she's
was a
next. Someone.
wonderful woman.
Billy,
Hannah.
Billy been looking at my notes. Billy been looking at my
Yes.
notes,
That
man.
Billy owned it.
Go to
Okay.
First
He a
Samuel.
preacher
First
for real.
Samuel. First Samuel
Yeah.
1.
Hannah.
You check out Hannah. That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Persistent in prayer, surrounded, lead profound spiritual impact on individuals.
Right. But he also said
Profound.
that women in that day were considered to be a woman at 12 to 14.
Yeah, that's true. Culturally, that was the case. That's why a lot of people didn't have issues necessarily with Mary. Um,
And Joseph.
yeah,
They
they
didn't
really
have a
did. Yeah, today, she's so fast. Now today it'd be a whole different situation. What that girl doing? What she, But so,
exactly.
and I don't. And Billy, I'm glad you mentioned. I don't
Yep.
think we study the culture of people.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to look at the Bible from a westernized standpoint, but I mean the Bible is really written from Easternized culture.
Right.
Eastern. Now, developmentally, yeah,
Yeah.
I got some issues with kids having kids at 12, but that's just me, right? But
Yeah.
hey, I don't,
Yeah.
I didn't live during that time,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
So some folks
Exactly.
still think they live in
Mm-hmm.
during the Bible times, but anyway, that's
That
a
Billy
whole
owned it.
nother.
He say Naomi. You
That
got
yes,
Naomi?
yes, yes.
Come on, Naomi.
Billy, stop it. Billy looking at my notes.
He
man.
looking at your notes.
Yes, Naomi.
Come
Yes,
on, Naomi.
yes.
Yes, come on.
So most that Rachel.
And Rachel.
Yeah, it's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, she
good
loved
people.
the Lord.
Yeah, Genesis 30. Go
Uh-huh.
check out Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
But women went through a lot of difficulties during those days, right? But my question is,
Come on, question.
what is the state of women today in terms of what society expects as opposed to what God expects?
Oh wow.
Are those the times are different,
Right.
but have the standards and expectations changed for women?
Okay. Okay.
Have they changed? So
Have the standards
I mean,
changed?
have the standards and expectations changed in response to what women are expected to do
Okay.
and the roles that they're expected to play
Uh-huh.
in today's society? And I'm gonna talk about today's society, excuse me, specifically in the United States.
Okay, cool.
So
We're gonna talk about
we're
it.
gonna talk about that
Let's
one.
take a break.
It'd be good time.
That's
Yes.
that's a good break.
That's
a good break.
Yes, and
We're gonna
talk
take a
about that
break
one.
right here. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back. Y'all stay with us.
I don't know what's waiting on me in the future. I just don't know. I don't know what I'll be doing 10 years from now. I just don't know. But I believe that I'll be singing or teaching God's holy word. Oh, it's in my heart. It's in my heart. Yes, it is. Well down on the inside. It's in my heart. Yes, it is. I'll be serving the Lord. Sometimes my road gets dark and dreary. I can't hardly find my way. Sometimes my burdens get so heavy until I can't stop having sleepless nights and lonely days. But I believe if I keep holding on, God is gonna comfort me and keep me strong. It's in my heart. It's in my heart. Oh, yes, it is. It's way down in my heart. Oh, yes. I'll be serving the Lord. Because it's in my heart. It's in my heart. Yes, it is. Way down on the inside. My heart. Said it's in my heart. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Said he placed it love down on the inside. Oh, I've been singing for a long, long time. I'm not gonna give up. You know I gotta make up mind. You see, I've been lied on, mistreated by my so-called friends. But if I had another chance, I'd do it all again. 'Cause it's in my heart. Ooh, it's in my heart. Way down in my heart. It's in my heart. That's where it is, y'all. It's in my heart. The reason I sing, the way that I sing, because it's in my heart. It's in my heart. That's where it is. It's in my heart. There was a time it's in my heart. They offered us big money. It's in my heart. To sing rhythm and blues. Yeah, we thought about it, y'all. It's in my heart. But we just couldn't do it. We got the music. It's in my heart. Way down in our heart. It's in my heart. Oh, yeah. It's in my heart. When somebody asks me, it's in my heart. Say, heart, it's in my heart. How can you leave your family and go around saying it's in my heart? I told him, it's in my heart. I love my family. I love my family. But the reason I do it is the reason I do it because it's in my heart. It's in my heart. It's way down. It's in my heart. It's way down. It's in my heart. It's way down. It's in my heart. In my
Hey, welcome back to Heartfelt Testimony. I am Saida Johnson. This is Kevin Grimes. Okay, y'all give it up for the baddest co-host. What's up?
What's up?
How you?
I'm doing well.
Come on now. You had a question before we took a break. Your question. Say it again because it was multifaceted. It was a lot for me.
So I talk to a lot of women, and I'm always concerned about how they respond in certain situations.
Okay.
Culturally, spiritually.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
From the standpoint of, are the expectations for women today, are they fair? And are they realistic?
Come on.
Especially in the areas of like education, how women take care of their finances, how or what role they play in relationships. So those things concern me, in light of all the strong women in the Bible, the ones we've talked about, and the ones Billy mentioned.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Billy. And so from that, because I stated before we got on the air, people live patterns, right?
Oh, I said that the other day. Yes.
And because
Cycles.
we live in patterns,
yes. Come on.
What pattern do we follow in terms of how we present ourselves?
Come on.
Like, I need to have an expectation for myself, but there has to be a pattern. There has to be something or someone who came before me to set the standard for who I want to be or who I desire to be.
Okay.
We all have an expectation about who we want to be and who we want in our lives,
right,
and how we want them to look. And all those patterns realistic from what we have contrived in our own minds, as opposed to what society pushes on us, right? So those things they concern me.
Yeah.
Like the Proverbs 31 woman, right?
Yes. Come on. Let's talk about that.
Never once does he mention I was a King Lemuel. Never once does he mention anything about how fine she is.
Oh,
Like
not
like
not even
physical beauty. Physical beauty. You can't find anything physical in Proverbs 31.
nothing.
You can't. And he talks about all the other attributes
She got up
that
early.
yes, she took care of family. You know, she was an
Children call her
entrepreneur.
blessed. Yeah.
She,
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? She took, you know,
Yeah.
all those things, right?
Yeah.
But it never talks about her physical beauty.
Mm.
So I'm not saying that that's something that we should overlook because it's not. I mean, whoever's attractive to you is attractive to you. I don't care what
That's so
size,
true.
shape,
That
color,
is so
whatever
true.
case may be.
That is
You
so
see what
true.
I'm saying? But here's the deal. Here's the deal. I know for guys, we have a physical standard,
Okay.
and then we have a mental, emotional, personality standard
Oh wow.
that we've been given. Like, what's the quintessential woman? What does she look like? How do you want her to behave? How do you want her to act? What's her personality like? Right?
Okay.
We have been given. We have that. We call the anima, right? The anima,
Okay.
and I talked about the anima and the animus.
Okay.
A male perspective and a female perspective,
Right.
and then our own personal perspective. Like, what does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
So those things kind of battle with it. Like, okay, she's smart, but she ain't cute. So my thing is, or she cute, but she ain't that smart. So,
Right.
so, so having those things to meet is something we battle with. So is that expectation? Are those expectations fair?
I think it's just the way of the world. That would be my answer at this moment. At this, that's just, it is what it is, right? Are they fair? Mm.
Don't give me no Earth, Wind, and Fire explanation. That's the way of
That's
the
the
world.
way it
No, that.
is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
What does that mean? I
Because
mean, what do you mean?
because
That's
there's
just
some
the way it
expectations that
is.
we put on men as well. I think there's some we expect certain things from y'all, from men. So it's kind of it's a back and forth to me.
Because today women are probably more educated and have more access to education than ever before, right? I mean, in most cases, a lot of women go to get their degrees or get higher education more so than men. But men still control, but
But they,
men still dominate educational fields
how come
because I think that is the persona or that is the I ain't gonna say the persona. I think that is the hierarchical structure that we've created.
they have just as much access to education
Yeah, even more to
as
some
as
degree.
we do,
Yeah, but when you talk about the presidents of certain institutions and colleges or whatever universities,
right?
a lot of them ain't women. Now, more so are now women than ever before, but the majority of them are not women.
Okay.
Even political positions. Women have gotten more political positions
Yes, that's so
in
true.
in in
Black
in the
women.
in currently than ever before, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But still, most most political parties and most political positions are dominated by men.
Correct. Because I think that's how it started out. I think that's how we couldn't even vote.
No,
We
no,
couldn't even vote at
no
some
woman
point.
could vote till about 1920.
So
That's a little over 100 years ago.
we behind the curve. We just catching to take 100 years
Well, yeah, I
for
mean,
us to
when I
really
look at people
catch up.
like we talk about like Deborah and people and for people who say, well, women don't make good leaders, I would
Because
I would disagree with that.
there are so many even with this past election, a presidential election. There are men that just don't feel like I need to be led by a woman.
That's why she lost.
That's why
Yeah,
she
that's
lost.
not why.
Because you brothers don't want to be
not
led by
not
no
that
woman.
woman. No, I'm just kidding.
I know black woman at that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Even though the woman was smart, intelligent, knew what time it was up on everything, but still, just that. Oh no,
I'm not gonna lie. I know some men and
I
women
do too.
who
I do
did
too.
not vote for her because of that particular
Yeah,
reason. Or if they
absolutely.
did vote for her for that reason, it was like they had to put that good eye on. Like, well, hey, we're
Oh,
gonna watch her because we don't know. I'm like, but you ain't watching nobody else that close.
okay, come on.
Uh, Barack Obama. But anyway, so I mean, some people they got their own expectations. You had no other expectation. You had no other problem with them other 40
Come
some
on
odd
now.
other dudes.
Come on, man.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't.
And
I
men
still
been,
think
we've gone through this life for we've got 50, 60 years, whatever. We've gone through this life and we've seen men do some really good things.
Don't say it.
And then
some real jacked up stuff. So,
some really jacked up stuff. So what? Come on now. Can she do worse? Is the country gonna shut down? No, because there are so many men that are still, even though she might be president, there are so many other men that have those controlling positions that should not let the country fall down like that.
Well, that's true.
Hopefully,
that's true. I mean, we still got issues with what is the role of women within the church.
You know what? I really don't want to go right there.
I ain't gonna talk
but
about
it's
that.
but it's happening. So
no, I mean
women,
those are real.
Why women cannot? There are some churches where women can't preach. They can't even get up.
I know some church and women can't serve the communion.
But,
I mean,
but a
alone,
woman was right there.
The first one there.
Room. I mean, they're
the upper room.
Right there.
Right there.
Uh-huh. A woman brought the Savior into the world.
Yeah, she was the first one. First one there when he rolled the tube. When he rolled the
Savior coming to the world. Had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. So I think prayerfully at some point that will change. I don't know if it's going. It's been 100 years. This is the closest we've ever been to. I don't know.
Well,
it might take another 100.
I don't know. Who's to say, right? I think our country is still evolving.
It is.
And at some particular point in time, it probably will happen.
Okay.
But we still got to do whatever the Lord says we do.
Exactly.
I mean, Deborah was a leader, but she was devoted to the Lord.
Exactly.
And I think those are things that we got to be concerned about as well. Issues like reproductive health.
Oh man.
Which is heavily dictated by a lot of what man decides or man has decided to be a woman's right or not. And those things are still on the table. Economic justice.
Come on
women
now.
still
Can
have
you
issues
really tell me what to do with?
Well, you can tell them all day. I'm like, they ain't never met my wife because
that's not happening. Okay.
But I mean, speaking in general,
yeah.
There's still a lot of rights, and still a lot of concerns that women have in response to what is my true role in society and how am I supported or not supported,
right?
In those situations, right? Violence against women is still at all-time high. That's something to be concerned about.
Oh, wow.
And I'm gonna tell you, that's a constant conversation I have with, especially with my boys at school. They think that, boys have a whole lot of different ideas about stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I'm quick to tell them, nah, stop that. That ain't how this really works. And she gonna have some expectations for, and guess what? You gonna follow.
Come on now.
Because you will. But convincing them and telling them that I is one thing. So I try to focus on the value. I think that's what it boils down to. What is the value people place on life and their relationships, and really what they want to see in people, right? Like, why don't you value what she brings to the table? What are the real concerns that you have? And so we got a little ways to come. We got a little ways to go.
I think so too. But women are so powerful to make these sacrifices that we have to make in order for things to go well. Because really, when you look at,
you think brother's scared? Brother's scared.
Y'all scared? You think? I don't think they're scared.
You know too much.
Yeah, but wake up.
You know too much.
It's time for you to wake up, bros. Come on now. Get up.
What?
Get up.
Brothers be up. Brothers,
Get get up. It's time to wake up and realize that I'm very powerful.
So what is it that
I mean, like sensitive, like
right?
powerful. Come on.
So what is it that you really want men uh or males to understand about womanhood and femininity and all of that?
We're
From
fragile.
from a biblical perspective and a practical perspective, right? Well, they are interlinked, but in this case, but what's one message you want us to understand and get?
That women are fragile like a bomb, not like a flower.
Okay, what
We
that mean?
have we it's going down the knowledge that we have, the faith that we have in God. Because no longer have we been able to really rely on our brothers, but when we turn to God, and
Right.
that faith right there, God is everything. He's going to give us every desire of our heart according to his will. So that makes us powerful.
So fragile like a bomb.
Boom.
I don't know if I like that. I'm blowing up. No, I'm
I'm,
just
I'm, I'm just saying,
I'm a boss.
to be respected, to be respected,
Okay.
to not to be played with, not to,
Right.
just not to be kicked over, not to be looked over, but recognize. You said the word just a few minutes ago, recognition.
Acknowledgement.
Hear my voice.
Yeah. Have a voice. Yes.
Yeah, I got a voice.
Yes.
Listen, wake up, listen to what I'm saying to you, because we love y'all. We really do. We really do love y'all, right?
Yeah. Y'all do.
And we go.
Y'all may not like us sometime, but y'all love us. I
We
don't like
love
you.
y'all. We are not gonna lead you straight. We are not gonna say something that's off the cuff, because we've been with the Lord. We're not gonna. That's not what we trying to.
Right.
We trying to bring it together. That's our whole
Yeah.
thing. Bring
Well,
it
and
together.
I think that's the importance of the Proverbs 31 woman is
Yeah.
to understand what role um that a woman has and the value that she brings to the table,
Mm-hmm.
and to dispel what society says is that person,
Yeah. Come on, we gotta go.
and as opposed to what the Bible says is that person,
Yeah.
right? And but you got to be spiritual enough to understand and discern what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have both. You can have both the emotional, mental, spiritual, and you can have the physical. I mean, you can have all of that, right?
Right.
But if you just looking for you just looking for the physical, that's not hard to find. But to
Right.
have, and I've been blessed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a very blessed man. I
Yes.
kid you not. I can't go nowhere on, like on Sundays. Every time we go, oh, she's so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Blah, blah. I'm like, well, what about me? I'm just like chopped liver. I'm like okay,
I was wondering
yeah.
if you just had a
Oh my! Every
small little
every time we go somewhere, man.
every time.
I kid you not.
Yes.
They be like, oh
Cause
my
she don't
God.
step out raggedy. She just
No, my
don't.
wife, not no.
She just does not. Hey Tina,
And
what's up, girl?
is she on? Is she on?
She
She probably not.
I,
She.
she
God
look.
bless
She
my wife. She
watching
had a
though.
she had a, she
She
had a
love her.
procedure done today. She's probably resting,
Oh,
but
bless
she
her
gonna watch
heart.
the. She gonna watch
I'm
the show.
sorry.
So every time we go somewhere,
Yeah.
and it's like they don't say nothing to me.
They don't say nothing to you.
I'm like, is this your wife? Yes. That's the only question I get. Is this your wife? Yes. And they start talking to her like,
Yeah.
I mean, kids, women, men. I mean, everybody. They just. Oh my God, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. But I'm like, I know, cause that's
Yeah.
my boo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey, but inside out, she's inside out. She's beautiful
Yeah.
on the inside as well as outside.
She really is. That Billy is owning.
Yeah, and
He
don't
said
play. She don't play either. She don't play.
Billy said Deborah stayed in her place as far as God's. She stayed in her place.
Billy, you got to
Billy,
explain
you
that, big
own it.
dog. You
No,
got to explain.
no.
What you mean stay in that place? What you just what?
Oh, okay, I'm not sure.
She have an
We have to go
apartment?
back
What
to
you mean?
just what you said. He said, "Are we talking worldly? Or are we talking spiritual? What are we
That
talking
man.
about? Who could find a virtuous
Who
woman?
could find? Yes.
Yes,
No, Billy. I
a
understand because some
price far above
I think a
riches.
spiritual woman knows where the limits and boundaries are. I
I
will.
think so
Billy,
too.
tell me if you agree with that or
And
not.
keep
Give me
it
a thumbs
peace,
up.
man.
I think spiritual people understand the role that they play,
Yes,
and they don't they don't go beyond what they, because they know
Exactly.
going beyond that is a violation towards
We understand order. We understand order.
not all of
They
y'all. Not
yeah
all y'all
yeah
understand.
yeah yeah. You said spiritual. You said
Not
people have
all.
been with not all.
Not all
We
women.
know it. We might not follow it.
Oh, spiritual. You talking about spiritual
That's
women?
what you said.
Oh yeah,
Spiritual.
I'll agree with that, but not all women understand.
Well, we know what it is, but we get
But what?
we get.
Why y'all fight, man? Y'all just fight that, man.
It's
Just
time to go.
that's another conversation, right?
That's our show.
Just fighting.
That is our show. Thank you so
Jump
much,
off.
Billy, for commenting. We appreciate you so much. Keith Massey, Justin, everybody that I cannot see. If you didn't
Everybody.
comment, I can't see you. Okay, just
Velvet
make
on
sure you
there. Velvet
comment.
ain't there.
Who that is?
Veronica. She
I
Velvet,
don't see her
Velvety,
on here.
Velvety V.
She didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
But to all of you who have joined us on Facebook, thank you so much. Or YouTube, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been good. Listen, love on your mother.
Yes.
Appreciate her
And your wife, if you got
and your
one.
wife.
If you got one.
Come on now.
And your female, daughters and
Yes.
yeah, love on them.
They are flowers, but
They
listen,
most
they
definitely.
will explode if you get out
They
of
will
line.
bust
They
on
could,
you.
they could. I'm
Bust
just
you
saying.
out. Hey, yeah, take care of your people.
Take care of your people. All right. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next
Merch.
time. Hey, to my son, Let me kick my shout out to my
Please
son.
do.
Hey, son, thank you so much. My Mother's Day present was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Good.
amazing.
Take care. Yeah, I know Marcus gonna take care of
Thank
you,
you,
girl.
Marcus. That's my son.
And my girls too.
And his
Thank God for my
beautiful,
girls.
beautiful
Yes.
wife, Amber. Thank you so much for what you have done. And your daughters,
Yes.
yes.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both.
Amazing women.
Amazing. So amazing.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross. Yes. So
amazing. We'll see y'all next time on Heartfelt Testimony. We'll see. Y'all be good.
When you're lonely and your heart is filled with despair, remember God cares. God